Hey guys, this is Jared Bessie here. Today I'm making this video and I want to tell you guys a story on how I turned the only $82 I had into over $10,000 in sales. I'll start the story about 10 months ago, I guess. I was 17 years old at the time. I'm 18 years old now. But at the time, I was very broke, right? Like I said, $82 only. I didn't have a job, didn't have any money at all anywhere else, and I didn't have any skills or knowledge on how to actually make money. But one thing I did know was that I wanted to live a lifestyle a little bit better than most people. I didn't want to go to a 9 to 5 and do the whole regular thing that everyone does, go to college, get a good job. I just knew I didn't really want that. I wasn't really all for it, but what I did know was I wanted to live a little bit better than everyone else. So I said a lot of people who do that are usually in business, right? They have a lot more time freedom and they have a lot more leverage in their lifestyle. So I noticed some of the stuff they were doing is personal development. So I started to look into some personal development stuff because one of the things I learned was success starts in the mind, and even if you have a proven system, a step-by-step follow system, you will never have the kind of success you really want without the mindset. So I started to get my thinking right. I started reading books, listening to audios, and I really started to apply some of the information in my life. And it was at that point I noticed that I needed to start a business of my own. I didn't care that I was young. I wanted to start my own business. And at the time I saw an opening at my school. I saw that a lot of kids were wanting hats. And I saw that I could probably get them somewhere. So started doing a little research. I found out online that I could get them from China. And I found a big catalog and everything that I could order. So I started showing people hats at school. And, I was going around asking people, you want to buy hats? You want to buy hats? And I noticed after about a week of doing that, I got about 10 people who were very interested, chose the hat that they wanted. So I would order the hats. 10 hats is the only thing that I could order at that point because, like I said, I only had $82. So I ordered 10 hats, brought them in, sold them in 1 week, and I actually was able to make 100% profit on my money. And that was like the first time I'd ever made any real money. Which was a big deal. It was only about probably a little over $100, probably like $120 I actually made in profit. But for me at that time, that was big. So I brought some momentum in, and I would do like maybe 20 hats the next month or something like that. But an idea came up after doing all the personal development, getting my mind right. An idea came up. I said, if I can get 10, 20, 25 people to order hats off me, I know there's a bunch of other people out there in other schools in other areas that want to do the same thing, right? So I found the kids who would wear hats, who wore a lot of hats, and knew other kids who would wear a lot of hats. I found those kids and I talked to them. I said, hey man, here's some pictures, just show them to your friends, and if they like them, tell me which ones they want and I'll give you free hats. So they were just like, okay. And next thing you know, they would be coming back to me with 10, 15, 20 orders per person. And some person who would come back with, let's say, 20 orders would make me, $350 profit, and I'd only be giving up maybe $20 in free hats to them. So it was no big deal. It was very profitable for me, and I ended up just keep on getting more people. I got one guy, then I get two guys, three guys, ended up having about 5 or 6 guys, and by the time by the end of it, I was sold about 200 hats in 1 month, made well over $2,000 that month, and in total, over 6 months' time, I made $10,000. So I did turn that $82 into $10,000. A great ride. I was working very little. I had a ton of leverage because I wasn't doing any of the selling. I had a Facebook page up. People would come to me and they'd be like, I want, such and such a hat. I'd be like, okay, I'd write it down, and I'd have a date for the order. Everyone would come to me with the orders, and because the selling is really where the hard work is at, right? You got to go out and talk to people. It's really a waste of time. I just got other people to do that for me. So in the end, I was working probably around 4 to 7 hours a month, maybe just, getting the hats in, sorting them, and then delivering them at a time, 10, 20 at a time. And before you knew it, I was bringing in thousands of dollars every month. All my friends were looking at me like, how are you doing this? They're all working part-time jobs, and I was just chilling out, enjoying life, and making a bunch of money. And I realized this is the kind of lifestyle I want. So I said I need to get online. I decided to join the Empower Network, and the main reason is because I saw that real 6- and 7-figure earners are teaching you how to make money online. That was one of the things I learned through personal development, was to learn from people who have what you want. And I saw that. I had to get in, and I'm on my way to making a lot of money with Empower Network. So if you are sitting on the fence, you need to get in Empower Network. It's $25 to make a decision to change your life, to get financially free. I give my team exclusive personal development, actually the exact personal development audios and books that I was using to turn that $82 into $10,000. I give my team all access to that, and everything else you guys need to become successful online. There's literally a step-by-step blueprint laid out for you to get to $1,000 per day income. Not to mention the amount of residual income you'll be earning on complete 100% autopilot. So click the link below. It's going to say join now. Click that, fill out the form, pay your $25. You will be on my team. You'll get tons of access to personal development and much more things that are going to help you make up to $1,000 per day. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you sometime else.